A late Friday night, 11:44, 16 minutes to midnight. It's going to be a Saturday morning. Another wild night on my sofa. I wonder if there is something better to do or not. I've had such a wild life. For 48 years, I've done so many different things. But I've never been really alone. I've never been really forced to sit down and look at the world from the outside while everyone else is living their dreams. You know, Friday night, everybody is working for the weekend. Everybody is, happy because it's Tgif. Thanks God it's Friday. Work hard and party hard. Go out, get drunk, have fun, smile, maybe pick up somebody, maybe have wild sex, maybe have a just good night out, have some food, come back home, watch a movie. Somehow reward yourself and forget that Monday will come again. You will wake up again in your old world with yourself, with the same questions that have been there forever, or at least 2,000 years. Who am I? What am I doing here? Distractions are everywhere. You can have drugs, you can have food, TV with 7,000 channels, Netflix, YouTube, with enough videos so you never have to move from your sofa for the rest of your life. That's it. That's the option you're given. Kill yourself with food or with drugs and leave us alone. Just live your life, get it over with. We can see that worldwide there's an epidemic of drug use and abuse, and that people are dropping down like flies. The reality is that we need to decrease the number of people. As simple as that. For a decade, 10 years, I worked with Samsung Group and Hyundai Group in South Korea. I was a cultural consultant, a little bit more than that. We talked about these issues, and one of the things that they were trying to establish is the Internet of all things. The point was to bring everybody into this World Wide Web. So your car, your phone, your brain, your house, your microwave, all of it into one thing. Unfortunately, you cannot do that with 9 billion people, 9 billion cars, 9 billion phones. Even 1 billion is too much, but let's say something like that. So that means 8 billion people must go. How will they go? With food, with distractions, basically sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Choose your weapon. Choose your own death. We are the last generations of free men. Women have never been free, obviously. I'm not being sexist, I'm just saying the reality of the situation. They have been controlled and manipulated by our society forever. Forever. In fact, our only hope was that women would wake up one day and say, well, we actually control the world and we can make a better world. But instead, they have become masculine, just like us, and they're doing the same thing we have been doing forever. It's sad. The reality is that our youth is not going to get married. They're not going to have children. So within 50, 100 years, everything is going to change. We are going to have the Internet of all things. We are going to have full integration of humanity and artificial intelligence. Freedom will not exist anymore. With freedom, love will die, of course. But with love, sex will die as well. We have already replaced love with sex. It's sad. Truly, it's sad. I mean, the same humanity that gave us poetry, music, art, gave us, Stephen King, that could communicate through words on a piece of paper, across the time and space. You could have a connection with a person that lived centuries ago. You can be in love with Shakespeare through his poetry. Unfortunately, we decided to leave the brain and the heart out of the equation and go down into our lower extremities and live our life. Thus, the Friday. To see, to truly understand the world and yourself, you really need to suffer an ego death. You, as you are, must die in order for you to be born. And only through pain and suffering and through isolation, you can actually realize these things. It's a gift and a curse. A blind man cannot see, but once you see, you cannot unsee it anymore. I can no longer be a part of the circus. I don't want to be a clown anymore. I don't want to be a lion also and jump through hoops. No more. Of course, I don't have a choice because I'm a part of the system just like everybody else. I'm going to continue living by all these rules gladly, but with a deep knowledge that maybe I will find a way to your heart, to your soul. Maybe I will be able to teach myself and to teach you how to love again. And maybe that will save us. In the meantime, I will continue sitting on my sofa and dreaming dreams. I will continue playing music, and maybe one of my songs will get to you. And maybe you will realize that Monday is Friday. Love yourself, love your life, get some rest, stop chasing all the false prophets and false illusions. Look within yourself. All the answers are there. They will not come from the outside. Everything is a lie and an illusion. See you in the next video.